here and how I get these flowers that I've dried with the iron and stuff to creating these kind of little flowers. Now, they're still going to need some time to dry, and the more layers I add to it, of course you see here I put a little glitter to them to create the overall appearance, and you can change it around. I only do one side. I don't do both sides, I just do one side and allow them to dry, because you can put them in pendants and areas, different things, and if you want to add like another coat to them later, you can. So what you're going to do here is I'm going to separate them out a little bit. And you can see here I've already been using it. And this here is just some red spray paint. And you really don't want to spray too close to them, because what's going to happen is they're so light from being dried, they're going to blow. The more layers you add to it, the more support, of course. It depends on how dark you want it. You can use whatever color. And you can use whatever color of glitter you want to use. Let's see. Let me see if I got my glitter handy. I got my clear one. But let's see. You can see here I make all kinds of stuff here all the time. So I've always got something here. Let's see. I got a blue one and I got a red one. So let's do the blue one here. So what we're going to do, we'll give it a minute. And then we're going to spray again. I've decided I want to put about 2 or 3 layers of spray on it. Like I say, it's up to you on how much you want to add to it. You got to let it kind of dry in between stages if you're going to add another layer of spray to it. And then I'm just going to take and put my glitter while this paint is damp. And you're like, wow, that's a lot of glitter you're wasting. Well, I really don't waste my glitter. I reuse it. I save what I can. You can go to like Dollar Tree and some of the other places and get it. It's really more wherever you want to. Now see, like that one, there's still a lot of purple on it, so it did not really take very well. I missed spraying on it, and sometimes some of it remains, don't really change in color. But so the end part is getting them all removed. They're still damp. You can see right here, some of them got a little bit more coloring than some of the others, which is okay. Which is quite alright on that situation there. As you can see here, the colorant starts soaking into the paint, so I could add another layer to it if I want to. I've got one here. I got one right here that I missed. Well, no, I flip it over and there it is right there. I just flipped it over. It's okay if some of them don't quite get as much coloring as the others. You're using this to make crafts with, so you can turn around and use whatever part you want of them, but put them on a clean sheet right here and allow them to dry. You can leave them here on this if you want to, but if you want to leave it on there, make sure you kind of move them around. I prefer to put them on a cleaner sheet because of the overall paint. You can see the markings left here as they are indeed drying. Some of these here I kind of didn't get much on, but that's okay. You can always create different things with them, and you can always change the paint color. You can, if you want to, you can hand paint them. If you want to do that, if you prefer to do that, you can do that as well. What I like about the glitter and some of the other stuff is the amount of the paint's never different. It's not same on every one of them. Every one of them's a little bit different, a little bit creative. And now I think I've gotten pretty well all the leaves. Well, I found one here. Okay, now, so I've gotten them all off. Then you want, I like using this. You can use this or a can of hairspray, whatever you want to use. And you want to have it kind of away from them, because you can see here how easily they blow around. You can can see here just how easy they do. You can, like I say, you can use a can of hairspray. It don't matter. Just I use this. But you see here what happens is they do blow around. So really the farther back I get, really the better. Because all I'm doing is putting an overall spray coating on them. And you need to put it really in a pan or something other where they are going to stay. Because if you don't do that, they're going to go everywhere. So this is you got to allow a couple more days of good grind time on these to be prepared. I guess everything takes about a week to prepare them. And the larger bulk that you prepare is really saves you time. If you're then you got them for your craft making. You can see here there's some of them a little bit damp right there from where I sprayed. Right here they're a little bit damp. I can feel the stickiness in them. So if you want to use tweezers or something other, you're more welcome to. You can see they're all sticking together with the spray. And you don't really have to put that on there. And if you feel it's just more of a nuisance than a benefit, because once you put the paint spray on it, the paint spray is going to help keep it in place. So the paint, you want some kind of quick grind paint. You want it to kind of dry fairly quickly here, so it will indeed take. And then I just take whatever's left while it's still a little bit damp. We'll just sprinkle it on over there. So that's how I do my grass flowers. I got a couple more little deals to do. This here is how I make these. And then I'll give them a couple more days grind time. Because once you spray them, they become a little bit damp. So you need to let them dry for at least a couple of days before you have them all ready to go. Like I say, the fact is they're all different. So this is how I prepare my grass flowers for crafts. You don't have to add the glitter to it. You can leave the glitter off of it if you want to. You do not have to add the glitter to it. Let me pick up a piece here. This here is one of them. You can see here. And the fun part is you don't have to have it all even colors. I mean, you can if you want to. But it creates a different illusion to it when you have different colors to it. So this is Life Prepper here creating her grass flowers.